Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to jump into my DJI Mini 3 Pro settings and show you what I immediately changed to get up and going as fast as possible and shooting the best footage. Let's dive into it. First section is safety. The only thing I touch in here is the obstacle avoidance action, and I disable the sideways flight button because when that button is enabled, you cannot control your drone left or right. You want to click that, toggle it off. In the obstacle avoidance action, I keep mine on bypass or off because if it's on brake and your drone detects something, it's going to just abruptly stop. So head over to control. The only thing I'm going to change in here is the button customization. I like to change this C2 button on the back here. Is that in focus? From portrait landscape toggle to be set for AE lock, so I can lock my exposure settings when shooting video. That way the camera won't automatically adjust exposure when I don't want it to in certain situations. If I want to change from portrait to landscape, I just do it on the screen. Next up is camera. I find MP4, normal color, and H.264 do the trick for me. If you want to dive deeper into color correction, you probably already know about the D-Cine Light color profile. This flat color profile is something you should research separately to learn more about if you're trying to apply LUTs or get into color grading. I like to turn on the histogram so I have an on-screen understanding of my overall exposure. This always allows you to see your shadows and highlights and what they're doing. A good example of a properly exposed view on the histogram would look like this. And too dark will show the graph data all the way to the left, and too bright will show the data all the way to the right. In the peaking level, I like to leave on normal or high. This will apply red lines through all the area that is in focus when using manual focus mode. The overexposure warning is another setting to toggle on that will apply zebras to areas that are overexposed so you can adjust your exposure before recording. Grid lines I like to turn on this middle section or the thirds grid to help assist with my shot composition. White balance I leave on auto most often. I find the drone does an excellent job with this. If you pop a new SD card in the drone under storage, you can go ahead and format the card for the first time here simply by clicking format. I've already done this. You want to make sure you don't have anything that you want on that card because once you click format, it will clear all the data on there. Now switching into photo mode, I go into the camera settings and change the format from JPEG to JPEG plus RAW and the aspect ratio to 4:3. This way I have more control editing photos for real estate or anything else for that matter. And the rest of the drone settings I really just leave alone unless you're talking about using the pro functions where you can control your ISO, your aperture, your frames per second, and so on. That territory just simply comes with practice. So get out there, keep working with it, keep learning, and you'll find you'll be able to get some really good footage with this drone. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment them, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.